What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's happening? What's happening, man? Appreciate everybody who was waiting in the chat before the stream got started. Appreciate everybody. Hopefully, y'all are having a great Saturday. Mine's pretty chill. We're gonna allow people to go ahead and make their way inside of the live stream into the chat. Hopefully, everybody's doing well on this Saturday. Okay. We got a few Smell Good family members already in the chat. So we're gonna have us a little discussion today. So somebody commented very early. I posted the thumbnail for the live stream, and tonight we're going to be talking about should your fragrances be worn with or without a purpose. There seems to be some conversation in the fragrance community, and one gentleman at what time did he? At 1:59, my guy said, I never need a purpose to spray on the fragrance. I spray every day. So I really that's not what this is about. This could be, viewed in different ways for sure. But basically what I mean is, whatever fragrance that you're wearing, does it have a purpose behind it? Going to work, going on a date, out and about with the fellas or ladies, out and about with your homegirls. We're gonna get into more of that conversation, okay? But y'all know the drill. Drop your scents of the days. My scent of the day I am wearing. It's very hot in Florida, up here in Jacksonville. I think they said it was feeling like 111 at some point. But my scent of the day is Missoni Wave. That is what I'm wearing. If you want to get into focus, come on. Missoni Wave. That is what my scent of the day is today. Very clean, floral, semi-sweet style of a fragrance, aquatic touch to it. But that is what your boy is wearing today. Okay. So let me know if y'all can hear me and see me well. And we're going to go ahead and get to the comments. And then we are going to start this conversation. Okay. All right, so we got my guy Kyler, very early on in the chat. Happy Saturday, everyone. Everyone, please hit the like button before you get started. It helps with the algorithm and only takes a second. Appreciate you, Kyler, for sure. Smell Good fam, what's going on? Joel in the house. Joel is in the house for sure. Bashan in the house. What's going on, Bashan? Habib's in the house. What's up, Smell Good fam? What's happening, man? Jim Little, hello all. Scent of the day, Edition Blanche. That's what I like to call it. By Chanel. Von B. Chilling. Yo, what's good? What's happening, Von? Hopefully all is well. Mike in the house. And today, Mind Games Blockade. What do you think about that, Mike? Mind Games kind of got some nice hype right now. What do you think about Blockade? What do you think about it? Reggie in the house. What's up, Reggie? What's going on, family? All is good, Reggie. Hope you're doing well. Got my baby love in the building for sure. The comments just streaming are we tripping sometimes. There she goes. Joel, send the day, Rasasi Satur Ta. We talked about that on the Middle Eastern panel live stream that we had a few days ago. You can go and watch that after this live stream is complete. Habib is wearing Santon 33 during the day, and Ascension by Savoir Faire tonight. Great stuff. Josh is in the building. What's good? Smell Good family. Send the day, Raspberry Electrique by Has Parfums. That's my favorite from the last run. From the summer line that Has had. That's my favorite one, Raspberry Electrique. Hello, what's going on, son? What's happening? Lavelle is in the house. God bless, Smell Good family. Send the date is John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. Great summertime fragrance for sure. Can y'all see me? Did we freeze out? Like we froze out for a little bit. We should be back. I noticed I froze out on the computer. I should be kicking back in just a second. Yeah, we back. All right, Smell Good family. Scorp is in the building. What's up, Scorp? Send of the day, Dylan Blue. Very good stuff. Everybody getting love. Bashan, what is going on with StreamYard now? StreamYard acting a little funny. StreamYard from time to time decides it wants to act a little funny from time to time, but hopefully y'all can hear me and see me well. Send the day Bubba Sean. He's wearing Javoy Amber Premier. The Sun Devil is wearing Gentleman EDT. Love that stuff. Joel is wishing. Man, what is going on? All right, like we got some technical difficulties going on with StreamYard because it's definitely not me. We keep glitching in and out. I am sorry, that was Mrs. Hicks talking to me, but like we got some on my end. I see some glitching. Hopefully that kind of clears up. There it goes again with StreamYard. All right, we're just gonna keep it pushing, man. Mike, happy birthday. Yes. I am Reggie should be done with the purpose. I agree. Joel showing love. Mark Butler, great topic. Hidden gems in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Everybody showing love. LG Clamps in the day. Club Day the Weed. Intense Man. Untold. Okay. That's that Baccarat clone, I believe. Everybody showing love. Yes, we are going to have some Joel appreciation in just a second. My guy is celebrating his birthday for sure. Jason in the house, my guy Jason, man. What's up, Smell Good Family? Center of the day, Armand Jane, Montebaco, Intensivio. Sounds very expensive, Jason. I'm sure you out here smelling great. If y'all missed the last live stream, What's in the Bag? We smelled Naxos and Alexandria 2 for the first time, and Jason was a guest on the stream, so y'all could check that out as well. This is my third live stream this week, man. So we've been pretty active, we've been pretty busy. But y'all check it out for sure. Mark Butler in the house wearing Percival. Joel showing love. Vaughn, Center of the Day, Givenchy PI. And it's 85 degrees in Detroit. Okay, I'm sure. Hopefully it's working for you, dog. Big man, big lifestyle. What's good, D and the Smell Good fam? Center of the Day, Bunchuron Singular. Congrats on the partnership with Afnan. Thank you. And with Afnan, my favorite Middle Eastern house. Have smell supremacy incense. Okay. Jamie in the house saying what's up. No, Jamie is wearing Eros. Excuse me, that is his scent of the day. I think it's Kahari Jared, fellow Floridian. It's hot. It's hot all over Florida. Laugh out loud. Scent of the day, Chrome Extreme. That's a good one for sure. Everybody showing love. So Shauna is in the building, my sister. Hidden Gems in the day, Mason Alhambra, Porto Neroli. That is a great Portofino Neroli clone by Tom Ford. Everybody saying what's up. E Rizzo, what it do, y'all? Send the day, Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks. Heard a lot of great stuff about that one. A lot of great stuff. Hey, Joel Martin, aka Birthday Boy. Yes, we are going to celebrate Joel's birthday in just a second here. We're gonna get caught up on some of the comments. Jamie Badger, send the day, Eros. Jason Vercher, my guy Jason says fragrance absolutely has a purpose. I wear a fragrance based on the situation, mood, and what I'm wearing that day. It should be considered a part of your wardrobe. Well said, Jason. We're definitely going to dive into that in just a second. I'm going to spend a few more minutes on the comments, and we're gonna get to talking, man, because I have 6 fragrances that I want to talk about leading up to that. All right. Mike says I am liking it has a green mango skin scent on my skin. Okay. Kyler, scent of the day, Sultan Vetiver by Nishane. I heard that's a real one there, Kyler. Joel getting love. Everybody showing love, my Giants offensive line looks horrible yesterday. Yeah, they look freaking terrible as I thought they would. My boy E's in the house. What's up, D? And the chat's in the day, Lafayette Street. Still haven't smelled Lafayette Street. Never smelled that one. BT Scent stocking up for fall and winter. Just called Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. Very good. I have that one as well. Everybody showing Joel love. Jim Little says I like matching my fragrances to situations and seasons. Same here. HD in the house. What's good? Decent of the day. 40 knots. HD, what's happening, man? Glad you can join us. Shoshana is drinking Pink Whitney, watermelon, cucumber, and cooler. Cheers. I have a drink to toast to Joel here in just a second. My baby love made this for me because I didn't make one earlier. Okay. Matter of fact, let me put this coaster on my desk so we don't get too crazy with it. Okay. Everybody's showing love. We doing drinks. Yeah, you know how we do, bro. You know how we do. We know how we do hitting gems. It's Joe's birthday. Yep. Danielle in the house. What's going on, Danielle? Happy birthday, Joel. Yes, Joel getting love. Everybody showing love, showing love, showing love, showing love. Now make sure I'm missing any comments. DOTN drink of the night, Minute Maid peach punch with blue Charbay rum. Okay, sounds pretty good. Okay. Joel getting love, getting love. Happy birthday. Everybody with the pleasantries. I love it. Kevin's in the house. What's up, Kevin? What's going on? Everybody's showing love to Joel. Yes. Happy birthday, Joel. You have a great day. Yes. All love for Joel. E says, D, you know you're always good for a decant or sample. Just let me know if you want to smell it. I do want to smell it, E. Hit my line, bro. Let's set that up. I do want to smell it. Hit my line. Happy birthday, my friends in the day. CK all love that stuff. Kevin, straight out North Philly, Irving. Okay. Sounds like a drink is sip with the pinky up by Jason. Hez is in the house for sure. What's up, Hez? That drink looks good for real, for real. It is. Happy birthday, Joe. On the 24 likes. Let's go. We got 42 watching. It is 7:11, so that was a minute ago. If you're watching, please, could you do your boy a favor? Just look right down below the screen and hit that thumbs up. That's it. Show your boy some love. Just hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it for sure. Joe said I don't have a drink, but I have protein shake post-workout, shoulders and rack. Hey, long as you happy, Joel. Long as you happy, okay? Joel getting tons of birthday love like he should. What do we got? Make sure I'm not missing anything. Jim Little kind of went nuts the last 2 days. Bought Birch's Ooh Vanilla. Frank. Both set tobacco, Givenchy pie, and General Reserve Privé. Yes, sir. You went crazy. All right. Everybody showing love. Vonna used to only wear fragrances in a certain weather, depending on how heavy the scent is. Now just weather whenever and have special occasion fragrances. I feel you. Antonio Harvey in the chat. What's good, Smell Good Family? In the day, going with the classic Cool Water EDT. And happy birthday, good sir. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and celebrate my man, Joel. First of all, Joel, just want to say, man, I thank you for being who you are, man. You've been a great addition to my life. You've been a great addition to the Smell Good family. I really enjoy conversating with you, man. And on behalf of myself and the entire Smell Good family, happy birthday, Joel. Raise up that protein shake. Everybody, I don't care if you got a water bottle. I don't care if you got a real drink, whatever you got going on. Raise your glass and toast to Joel. Happy birthday, Joel. Here's to many, many more healthy and safe and plentiful new year of your life, Joel. Happy birthday, my good man. You enjoy. Everyone take a drink for Joel. Yeah, baby love, hook that one up. It's pretty good. Yeah, so definitely, that last little part almost caught your boy. You understand? Okay. Happy birthday, Joel the Matrix. One of the great guys, man. Not just in FragCom, but just in life in general. Joel has been a great blessing to my life, man, for sure. Okay, everybody. So we are 15 minutes in. The chats are still rolling through. Joel's getting a lot of love. Keep showing Joel love. Hit that thumbs up. We are 45 strong in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up. Moderators, help your boy out. By having them suggesting that they hit that thumbs up, please. Okay. All right. Let's see. I did miss a couple people who just entered the chat. Tamar Gatherers in the house, saying peace to everyone. Peace to you, my guy. Don is in the house. End of the day is Ganymede clone by Dua. Okay. Let's see. Yo. Good evening. Saying all the happy births. Good evening. Happy birthday. So Joel, it's Joel's birthday, not my birthday. This is Joel's birthday. It's in the day. Original Santal smells very, very nice. All right. Where we at? Head says Joel is one of the most supportive guys in FragCon, no doubt. Absolutely. That's my guy. That is my guy. Joel continuously getting big time love for sure. Don says, hit that like button. Hit that like button for your guy. Hit that like button for your guy for sure. All right. And as I always have to state, Shoshana is talking to her godson. She is talking to her godson. She is talking to her godson. Okay. All right. Because my son is on the stream showing support. All right. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and have this conversation, man, because this could take some time. And you know what? You know, any of anybody who I normally talk to, and want to be, want to come on and join this conversation, let me know. All right, let me know. All right, but I'm going to start it, and we're going to talk because I've been having this thought for a while about purpose when wearing your fragrance, and I've been saying it a lot on my videos, and I've kind of I used to for a while, kind of wear what I wanted to wear whenever I wanted to wear it. And then I had an experience one day when I actually wore a cooler weather or colder weather scent during like a hot summer day. And I got my first ever headache. This was a few years back. I got my first ever headache ever with the fragrance. And I was wearing the Spice Bomb EDP. It was a summer day, it was hot, and man, I started to get a headache. And I thought, well, maybe I didn't eat before I stepped out, man. So I stopped by Chipotle. I forgot what I was out doing, probably fragrance shopping. And I stopped by Chipotle and got me something to eat, but the headache was still there. And my stomach started feeling crazy. And I was like, dang, maybe I just don't like this Spice Bomb EDP. And then after that, it got a little bit cooler, got colder, and it was cold. And I wore it again, and I was like, wow, this stuff is great. Because the sweeter notes and the darker notes and the spicier notes in that fragrance, let me know that day that it was meant for the cooler weather. And when these perfumers and these brands, I gotta think when they create these fragrances, they make it for a time and place. And don't get me wrong, wear what you want to wear. It doesn't matter. You buy a fragrance, you wear what you want to do. It don't matter. Do what you want to do. It's your money. Spend it how you want. It doesn't matter. Do you? But in Fragcom, this is a legitimate conversation, dare I say, debate. It just is. It just is. Okay. So I'm going to go down. I have 6 fragrances here, 6 fragrances that I have a purpose wrapped around them. And this could have been 10. This could have been, let me turn my light up a little bit. This could have been 10. This could have been 15, 20, whatever. Okay. It just could have been. All right. But I want to get into the conversation of purpose. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in because I got a feeling this stream is going to run probably a little long. We have 51 strong. And again, Hidden Gems or Joel or anybody who decides they want to add to the conversation, just let me know if you're available. I'll shoot you the link. Jason, if you're free, I'll shoot you the link. I don't know if my guy Ross is going to be able to jump on. If I see him, Jared want to jump on, we'll see. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. All right, so the first phrase we're going to talk about, this is the everyday scent. This is signature scent worthy. This is if you only want one fragrance and that's all you want to wear it to church, you want to wear it to the office, you want to wear it on a date, you want to wear it to hang out, you want one fragrance. All right, this covers all bases, and I have a lot of fragrances that cover that. All right, but this is the one that I was thinking about from the house of Dior. We have Dior Homme 2020, man. Dior Homme 20. Go and get in focus. Dior Homme 2020, man. Got a little dent in that thing already. Now, I've had this since my birthday, which was back in May. And I've worn this quite a bit and quite often, for sure. And this is a very clean. Yeah, this is a very clean, fresh, spicy, got a cashmere feel to it. It just works for everything, no matter the situation. You want to wear it fresh out the shower, cool. You want to wear it to the office, cool. Church, cool. Date night, cool. Hanging out with the homies, cool. Whatever you want to do. Summer, spring, winter, fall, do as you please, okay, with Dior Homme. It is signature scent, purpose for whatever. You only want one scent? This is cool. Now I have another scent on here that could be every single day, but this one is clean. It is a clean, inoffensive scent that would just work. And that's its purpose. Its purpose is to work at any time, any place, anywhere. And the bonus of it is it smells great. It smells great. Now, at first, man, just smell. I might wear this tomorrow. At first, I wasn't keen in on it. I smelled it one time at my local Dillard's, and I kind of bypassed it. But a year went by, and I love Dior Homme. I love Dior Homme. I love it. All right. But a year went by, and I said, you know what? Let me smell this again. And I smelled it again in my local Nordstrom's when I was out smelling some fragrance. And then my wife asked me, she's like, hey, what fragrance are you thinking about for your birthday? And I said, I really don't know. I really don't know. So we went out and she blessed your boy. She blessed your boy with a bottle of Dior Homme 2020. It is everyday, purposeful, and essential. I've worn it a bunch. I've worn it around the house. I've worn it to the office. I've worn it to get my hair cut. I've just worn it. I've just worn it. So this is an everyday scent, purposeful for whatever you want it to be. Dior Homme 2020. 2020. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch up on. I seen some Dior 2020 comments in here. Shoshana says, Dedrick made me buy 3 frags this week. I'm prepping for the cooler months. Sublime your drug and fire your desire. You heard me. We got to get my sister ready to go. All right. We got to have her make sure she's good to go. And she's gonna be smelling fantastic. Okay. I did the same thing with Dior Sauvage when I first bought it. Oh, you're talking about when I wore it in the heat for sure. Jay Holiday's in the house. My guy Jay Holloway, excuse me. You finally made us live stream, man. Glad you could join us for sure. Let's see. Jay says, don't forget to hit the like. Appreciate that. Vaughn said, I actually just bought this 10 minutes ago. Well, you're not going to regret it, man, for sure. E says, Dior Homme 2020 is my favorite everyday scent. My wife's favorite cologne on me. Very simple. First pick, Dior 2020 was so slept on and talked about when it first came out. It's fire. It really, really is. Jason, Dior Homme is definitely a Swiss Army knife. Also, my scent of the day. This is the proof in the pudding. This is the proof in the pudding for sure. Hidden Gems, Dior Homme is an everyday banger. More proof in the pudding for sure. Head says he loves that fragrance for sure. So he loves it. Dre says, yo, I got Issey Miyake Ladisi Pour Homme Vetiver, and it smells just like Dior Homme 2020. That's interesting. That's interesting. Kyla says we're 60 plus in the chat. That's love, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And let's see. I only think terms. Indigo SJJ. I really think about it as in terms of going to the office, like clean, fresh scent. So a purposeful fragrance for you going to work. I feel you. All right. Jason say send the link. He could be on in 10 minutes. Yeah, I would definitely like to have some conversation on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and send Jason the link because as y'all know, my guy was just on, and he has some very, very good knowledge. Some very, very good knowledge of fragrances. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna send my guy the link, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, and then we're gonna get into the second fragrance that has purpose. All right, it has purpose. Where we at? Where's my guy? Jason. There he is. All right. So send my guy the link. Yeah, Jason, when you get a minute, go ahead and jump on, man. All right, Hidden Gems, you must ain't hear me talking to you either because you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing what I was talking to you about, bro. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get into my second fragrance for sure that we're going to talk about. Ricardo says I wear it to church. Yeah. Be best. I am disappointed from Chanel Allure Sport O Extreme. It lasts about 3 or 4 hours. Now, listen, Be best. You might not believe me, but this is true. And some other people have said that this is their experience as well. That was my experience when I first got my bottle 2 years ago. That was my experience. But listen to me. About a year into it, when it's set and it macerated, because I didn't wear it for a while. Now it lasts, I promise you, bro, 7-8 hours on my skin. I promise you it does. I promise you it does. So don't give up on it yet. If you need a little bit more performance, sit with it. Sit with it. Sit with it. Okay. Joel, you gotta let me know if you want to come on, Joel. I ain't forcing you. Let me know if you want to come on, okay? All right, y'all. So I don't want you to feel like you have to, Joel. But if you want to come on and join the conversation, let me know. All right. So my second scent, all right, fragrance that is purposeful. This is one if I'm hanging out with the homies. If I'm hanging out with the homies, we're going to a cigar lounge or we're going to Top Golf, which is outside. It's a little cool out, or we just kind of dressed, getting fly, just kind of hanging out. And it's just me and the fellas. I wouldn't wear this on a date night. I wouldn't wear this to the office. I wouldn't wear this just all willy-nilly. This is specific, and this is a monster, and it is a problem, and it ain't for everybody, but I love this stuff. From the house of Zaharoff, we have signature leather to back. This is dark, spicy, leathery, rich. There's also notes of like honey and plum in here. And when it hits the air, you do get this unique, established, niche leather fragrance that is great. It ain't for everybody. You know, if you're a pretty boy, you know what I mean? If you're a pretty boy and you're not really, you're trying to be pretty with it, this might not be for you. This is for a very, very confident man. When I wear this is going to be wearing all black. It's going to be cooler, colder. I'm going to be stepping out, you know what I'm saying? Where, most likely me and the homies are hanging out, or I'm going to be somewhere outside or something like that. And, fragrance ain't for everybody. And the one thing people like to diss something that's not for them. You ain't got to diss it. You ain't got to diss the fragrance, bro. If you don't like it, cool. This is not for everybody, but this is definitely for that type of night. If I'm wearing a hoodie with a jacket over it, maybe a Scully, some depends on what kind of pants I'm wearing. I could be wearing some New Balance 550s. I could be wearing a pair of Jordan 4s. I could be wear something real chill if I'm just going out hanging with the homies, man. Nothing real serious, man. Now you could dress this up. You could have on a flannel, with a pair of boots, nice dark pair of pants or jeans, long johns, kind of layering the flannel layering a long john. Now your boy get real fly. My wife and everybody who knows me can tell you, your boy get fly. Okay, you can really do a lot with this, but this ain't for everybody. All right, this is a man's man, masculine style of scent. That's what this is for. I chose and I opted to get the bigger bottle because I always want this. I want to see what happens when it macerates. When it gets cold, I'm pulling it out. This is my hanging out with the fella scent, especially if we're in cooler times, from the house of Zaharoff, signature leather to back. This stuff is a problem, bro. It's a problem. Okay. All right. So let me see if anybody has anything just about that style, and we're talking about, I don't have a fragrance for every purpose in life tonight, but we just got a few. Okay. 64 strong in the chat. Moderators, can you let me know how many thumbs up we have? What we got going on with the engagement? Somebody let me know if you are available to do so, please. Where we at? Look, Shoshana hating. Is that the one that had me green face? Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, it is. All right. And like I said, that's just not for everybody. Fragrances are very, very subjective. And most women probably won't like it. They probably won't like it. Hell, most men probably won't like it. But I can assure you, there is an appreciation for this. And I deeply, deeply appreciate it. Okay. All right, let's get caught up on some of the comments for sure. Let's see. Andy A. Dedrick, can you compare Grand Soir to anything? Like in the same family as in another popular designer? I actually can. Now, I can't confirm this myself because I've never smelled Grand Soir. But from two people who I trust in the fragrance community, Twilly's 2 Cents and Jeremy from the House of Colossus, they say Lattafa's Eternal Oud is super duper close to Grand Soir. Eternal Oud has an addition of plum in it. Once the benzoin and the vanilla and all the sweetness really collides and takes over, they have told me that it is very, very close to Grand Soir. And both of them, I can pull up the messages in my phone. Both gentlemen have said they will take Eternal Oud over Grand Soir. That's what I was told. So Eternal Oud by Lattafa bang for your buck, and I can speak. I say it is a fragrance for the kings, royalty. That's what it's for. Okay. All right. I see my man Jay down below in the green room. I'm going to get him on here in just a second. I'm going to see if there's any more conversation about. I was talking about leather tobacco. Dre said that's a man's fragrance, powerful, serious statement maker. Absolutely. B Best says too bad Harv Tobacco isn't available where I live. That sucks. Beardsome, hey, hello, Dedrick. Hope you're well. Quick question: do you own anything from DHI? You talking about Dior Homme Intense? Wait, do you think owning Dior Intense will make Dior Homme Parfum redundant? I'm yet to get my nose in Dior Homme Parfum, and it's available, and it's only available online. If you like Iris, love Iris, I'm going to say no. Are the DNA similar? Yes, but the Iris and the leather combo and that Dior Homme Parfum, it's outstanding. Dior Homme Intense doesn't promote that. All right, this is a much darker DNA. Okay, for me personally, Dior Homme Intense is something that I wear during the fall. I can wear it in the winter too, but Dior Parfum is what I'm bringing out in the winter time when it's a little colder in those evenings. I even wear it to the office. But Dior Homme Intense is very, very good. But if you want a more richer, bolder approach to the DNA, Dior Homme Parfum, you might not want to skip that one. You might not. Okay. Antonio, yeah, mine is based on the mood of situation. Joel says send him the link. I will just do that in just a second, Joel, for sure. Adolphe says I'm ready to wear my GZ this winter. Beardsome, Left Loud, it's on the UK Dior website. Joel, happy birthday, by the way. Kyla says at 7:29 we had 48 likes. 48 likes. Okay, appreciate that, Kyler. Big man, big lifestyles. Harv Leather Tobacco is a cigar and bourbon kind of frag. My favorite is Armas Tobacco Reserve. Definitely. I use Tom Ford, veteran Vintian bergamot like that. Can be used in multiple occasions. Shoshana, I'm not hating. I ain't saying you hating. It's just a strictly male scent. Yes, like you said, it has to be worn with the fellas only in all caps. I can't wait till the day I wear it and a woman loves it. I'm gonna interview her and all right there on the spot. Right there on the spot. First pick, Killian Straight to Heaven is his fall winter. Sent one out with the guys. Okay. Kyler says Zahara signature tobacco is fire. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Big man, that's exactly what I told him. Cigar bar. Hidden Gems. I appreciate the fact that the scent will wear more than I wear it. Yep. Eternal Oud is the truth. God, yes, it is. Reggie said today's tag video was fire. Appreciate you, Reggie. Francois is yum yum. That's what I hear. Eternal Oud has gotten many compliments. Absolutely. All right. Jim Little, DHI, they are not redundant. They are Homme Intense, they are Parfum, not redundant. I have them both and recommend them both masterpieces. I agree. Lavelle, are you excited for the new Creed Adventures? Absolute. Yes, I am. You know I am. We got my guy Mikey from My Smell in the house for sure. What's up, Mike? Hopefully everything is well. And MTL Breezy, is Amethyst Latafa good for the fall? Yes, it is. Beautiful rose, oud, vanilla, ambery type scent. All right. We're going to get back to the comments. Don't want to keep my guests waiting. And I'm going to send a link out to Joe. We're going to bring on my guy, Jason, man. We have 4 more fragrances to talk about, and we're going to pick up the conversation when we add my guy in. Jason, what's up, my guy?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, man? You good tonight?
Yeah, man. I sound a lot better than I did the other night. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's my first time being able to talk really in like 2.5 days. So, just being able to kind of sound a little bit more like myself makes me feel a lot better today. So
yeah, you're all good, man. We definitely appreciate you coming on for sure.
Oh, no doubt, man. Anytime, brother. Come on, man. It's all love over here.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So I'm going to pick up. I know you've been rocking with us, Jason, tonight with the live stream. I'm going to pick up where we left off. We're talking about fragrances with a purpose. You had a very, very great quote earlier in the stream. So I'm going to pick up with this next one, and then I want you to jump in with the situation and what you may have for it as well. Okay. All right. So my next fragrance is suit and tie. Suit and tie. You black tie, tuxedo, whatever you want to do. Suit and tie. If you got to be buttoned up to be buttoned down, this is a fragrance that, in my opinion, I won't consider nothing else at this point. From the house of Tom Ford, we have ombre leather. the EDP. Ombre leather, the EDP. I will not consider anything else. This is a sweet leather fragrance. You have some jasmine in here, a black leather. You have an ambery sweetness to the leather as well. Very soft and attractive leather. I know a lot of women who love this personally, but we're talking suit and tie. You don't want something that's too hard on your nose or other people's noses, especially if you're indoors. But this is my now you can wear this outside of a suit and tie, but suit and tie, if you're looking for a fragrance to specialize in that, in my opinion, Tom Ford's ombre leather serves that purpose. Okay, very, very well done scent, beautifully blended scent. This stuff is outstanding. Tom Ford's ombre leather is purposeful for that button up, button down type of feel. All right, Jason, what about you, man? If it's time to get suited and booted, man, what are you thinking to wear, man?
If it's during the day, if I'm going in to show clients homes or anything like that, and I'm just really need to be put together for a real estate close.
Okay.
Me, I'm gonna go with the House of Vercher. I'm gonna go with Mephisto Gentle Uomo.
Okay.
It's a very fresh, as you can see on the bottle, even got the tie on the bottle to let you know.
Yeah.
You have to dress this thing up. It's fresh. It's got lavender up top. It's just an all-around good fragrance. I wouldn't wear that with t-shirt, jeans, or anything like that, man. That's just something that you need to dress up. It's not going to offend anybody. I mean, I've gotten massive compliments off that thing.
Okay.
So the compliment factor is there. It's a Vercher product, so longevity, quality, everything is going to be there. I'm getting usually about easy 8 to 10 hours on it.
Okay.
Good projection for about the first 2 hours. Then, it's still radiating beyond an arm's length, probably up to like hour 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it starts to, kind of settle, a little closer to the skin to where you're going to consistently have that scent bubble to where you're going to get wafts of it, throughout the wearing of the fragrance. But for me, if I'm going to dress up during the day and I got to go show clients homes or, if I got to go to a real estate closing or anything of that nature, man, that's usually one of the ones I'm going to pull for first. So
what about suit and tie? Let's say you're going to a banquet or a conference or you and the wife might be going to somewhere very, very stellar, okay? And you got to really pull out the threads. And I'm talking about can't play no games. All right.
Can't play no games.
Yeah, this is what Tom Ford's ombre leather is to me, because if I'm cleaned up nice and I got to throw a suit on or throw something on that's really buttoned up, then I don't want it to be no conversations or at all about me. I want it to be, oh yeah, he's not here to play. What you got, man?
No games. I'll probably go with Jubilation 25.
Oh, now that's a good one.
That's usually, if I ain't playing no games,
that's a good one.
Go Jubilation 25 because
that is a good one.
Yeah, man. I mean, that thing has got so many notes on it, man. I can't even rumble all that stuff off of there. But those are Fracom, they already know what it is when it comes to Jubilation 25.
It's really good. It's really, really good. That's a hell of a one there for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, okay. So that's usually what I'm going to go with. If I'm really not trying to play no games, I'm really trying to stand out, and I'm not going to smell like nobody else, Jubilation 25 will get it done.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And there's a high % chance that nobody else is going to be wearing that fragrance if you're stepping out for sure. There's a pretty good chance for sure. Okay.
Right.
All right, y'all, bear with me with StreamYard. Something going on with StreamYard acting funny, so I'll be glitching in and out, but we're going to keep the show moving, okay? Let me see. Let me get a couple comments here, then we're going to move on to the next one. D and Ross both had Vercher's Vanilla Oud on your list from the video today. Now I got to have it. Listen, it's not a game. People who are sleeping on Vercher's Vanilla Oud, you're going to sleep until you caught snoring. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. Now, so this stream is about purpose, and I've been having conversation about purpose and fragrance, cold weather scents for cold weather scents, summertime scents. Do you wear summertime scent in the cold? Do you wear a cold scent in the summer? Do you wear something like signature tobacco when you're going to play basketball? Just wild conversations and stuff like that. And I'm a believer that fragrances are purposeful. And you can get the best out of your fragrance in the right situation and in the right climate. Now, if you're inside and you're dealing with typical, control temperatures where you are, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you're just moving out and about, moving in and around, stuff like that. All right. So we've already covered the everyday scent. That is a signature scent. You can wear it every single day, no problem. If you only want one cologne, we had Dior Homme 2020. I talked about my fragrance when I'm out with the homies, man. Cigar lounge, Top Golf outside. We just stepping out, just kicking it, maybe going to a sports bar to watch a fight or a game or something like that. We just kind of kicking it with the homies. I'm pulling out signature leather to back. And then we just talk suit and tie, which for me, it's only one that I would look to. And look at the bottle. The bottle on this thing is crazy. That Tom Ford is just beautiful. That black and white, my camera don't want to focus. That black and white bottle is just so nice for me. All right, let's move along. We're going to go to the office. The office, all right? You go into the office and let's say you're inside the building. You got to be in the office. You're around other people, maybe close quarters, a really good office scent. And for me, one that's really popular in the community, one that you can go out and grab right now is this one from the House of Chanel. We have Bleu de Chanel's EDP. Bleu de Chanel EDP. Look at that. I ain't got nothing left in this bottle. We got like a quarter of it left in this bottle. Now, this is something for me when I'm in the office and I'm around other people. I definitely want to come off clean. I want to come off still attractive with my appearance. But at the same time, we're not trying to overdo it in the office. Number one, I'm there to work, and then number two, this is something that could be a uplifting experience for me throughout the day and possibly for someone else if they smell me, So Bleu de Chanel, you can go many, many, many ways. I mean, hell, you could either go Dior Homme 2020 for the office. I said that already. But if you're looking for a particular office scent, and when you go to work and you're in that environment, I'm recommending checking out the Bleu de Chanel line, the EDT, the EDP, or the Parfum. But the EDP seems to be the one that's a lot popular in the community. All right. So for the office, everyday office work, if you're around people indoors, Bleu de Chanel, the EDP. EDP. All right.
Great
what
job.
about you? What about you, Jason? We got Joel down in the box. I'm gonna get him in here in just a second. What about you, man?
You can never go wrong with Bleu de Chanel.
Yep.
I sometimes will reach for that. But for me, recently, this is something I've just recently gotten my nose on. And I think I sent you a sample of this one too, but we haven't gotten around to it. It's from the House of Thomas Cosmala. It's the number 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a long name. It's Les Sel de la Terre. It's EDP.
I haven't got my nose on that one yet, but I will when the stream is over.
Extremely clean, man. Like when you think of freshly washed linen, like clean, just fresh linen, just straight out of the shower. I mean, it just smells amazing. It's light, it's airy. It's not something that's just going to reach out and grab you. Okay. So, you can put, your sprays on. You don't have to worry about overspraying, but it is going to leave a very beautiful scent trail. And that's something that I've just recently discovered, that and a few more from the house. But, I've been reaching a little bit more for that one because it just makes you feel and just smell like you just got on freshly laundered clothes, man. So who doesn't like the smell of fresh, clean linen?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to go back up to the comments. I'm going to bring Joel in right now. Joel should be coming in. Let me go to there we go. Joel, what's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Happy birthday, my guy, once again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everybody.
Yep. Joel, Jason, Joel.
Nice to meet you, Joel.
Nice to meet you.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So, Joel, of course, you already know we're talking about, is there purpose with fragrances? Okay. Is there purpose with what you wear, when you wear it, how you wear it? Before we move on to my next scent, we got my guy Ross in the house saying Dedrick Hicks Jr. in the chat. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I'm having a great one, Ross. How about you? Now, you already know what I'm about to ask you. If you're free, let me know. Let me know, because I would love to hear your thoughts on this as well, Ross, for sure. Joel, do you wear your fragrances with a purpose? All right. Are there certain fragrances, like I just mentioned, when I'm going to the office and I'm around people and I'm passing through, maybe in close quarters throughout the day, something like Bleu de Chanel EDP is something that I spray on. It smells really, really good, inoffensive, has a clean feel to it, and it just works. It just works. What about you, Joel?
Some has a purpose, but other ones I just put less sprays or I put it under my shirt. But yeah, some of them might have a purpose. Like I got a few here that a different purpose that you talked about at the start of the video. Do you want me to do a rapid fire kind of to show the bottles?
Yeah, I mean, just just in general, do you have something already that you would wear, at the job when you're going to work? What is one that you would spray when you're at the job?
At the job, that's a new one that I had lately. Molinard gingembre. It's like ginger.
That's the one I was interested in. You were talking about the other day.
Yes, it's really, really good. It smells really clean. Like everybody knows, ginger is like a really good smell.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I'm sending Ross the link right now. And where did you get that one from, Joel? Where did you get that one from?
Fragrance Buy.
Oh, okay. Of course. Well, of course you did. Of course you did. Yeah, I love the Molinard line. I'm very interested in that fragrance for sure. All right. So I just sent my guy Ross the link and I will see if we can get him on. Okay. So we're going to move on to my next. I'm sorry. I know everybody's in the comments. My guy House of Colossus is in the building. Mikey from I Smell is in the building. These are some good friends of mine for sure. We're here talking about, the purpose of fragrance, okay? So we're going to move along to my next one. I know, Joel, you can get a kick out of this one for sure. I've been in the gym heavy, man. I've been eating better. I've been, just trying to get myself together, losing some weight, working on different things. Just to, number one, get my health together. But number two, your boy trying to be super, super fine out here. You understand? I got a wife and I want her to still think you're fine. And, when I step out into the street, you know what I'm saying? I just want people to look at me and be like, oh, yeah, he got it together. He got it together. So when I'm in the gym, this is really the one I go to the most is from the House of Mont Blanc, Star Walker. Star Walker is the one that I go to the most. All right. Very fresh, very clean. And that's it. All right. Couple sprays and I'm good to go. Okay. So gym scent, running errands, whatever I got to do throughout the day, Star Walker usually gets it done. As you can see, this bottle is almost empty. Don't worry, I do have a backup bottle ready to go once that one is out of here. All right, so my guy Ross is down in the chat. I'm going to bring him on. Don't want to hold him. Let's get him on here. My man.
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing tonight?
What's going on, Ross?
Scratched. What's going on with this? Y'all see that?
Yeah, you look kind of like
what the hell's up with that?
Got some cone head action going.
Yeah, what the hell's going on here?
You good, man? You all right?
That's kind of odd. Let me try leaving and coming back. All
right, no problem. I'll be right back. We're gonna let Ross get himself together. So the everyday scent. Let's start off with you, Jason. If you are running errands, going to the gym, you just got to step out the house and handle some business. You just need something to spray on because you just want to smell good. What are some fragrances that serve that purpose for you if you do that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody goes to the, well, I'm not going to say everybody goes to the gym, but, when I do hit the gym, I definitely want to smell good. I ain't trying to be in the gym smelling like sweat and everything else going on up in there. You know what I mean? But for me, I normally just go with a cheapie. I'll normally just go with Nautica Voyage, just something I can just splash real quick out the door, something that I know is not going to offend anybody. It's going to smell good. So, I normally go with Nautica Voyage, because I'm going to sweat it all off anyway. So I'm not about to be in the gym, with $300 fragrance on.
No.
Yeah. So I normally go Nautica Voyage.
And I feel you on that. I wear Nautica Voyage to the gym as well. Like you said, it's a cheapie. It smells good. And, when you're sweating and you're moving around and the heat's kind of, got your body temperature up, I'd rather that come off me than some other type of funk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it real. What about you, Joel? I know you take your health very seriously. I know you're into managing your lifestyle with your body and your weight and everything. What is something that you wear to the gym? What is something that just works for you, Joel?
Well, like I said, every day or the gym, I got a home gym. Okay. So it goes a little bit faster, to do it pretty fast and then go to sleep right after.
Sure.
But an everyday one that I use maybe to go to groceries, shopping. Jack of Spades. No, not Spades. Jack of Clubs from Fragrance World. That's the YSL La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electric.
Ooh, okay. I've heard you talk about that one quite a bit. That's my first time really seeing a bottle. Let me see that bottle again.
And it even have a J for Joel.
I read somewhere that they said that comes with an actual deck of cards.
Yes, it's a deck of cards of Fragrance World with the Fragrance World logo on it.
So they send the actual playing cards with the bottle. That's a trip there, man. That's a trip there. Okay.
It lasts longer than the original too. So
I love Blue Electric. I think it smells really, really, really good. I have a 60 ml of it. I'm a fan of the whole La Nuit de l'Homme DNA. All right, so I'm definitely gonna have to look into that one because I've worn my Blue Electric a handful of times, and I definitely want to spare it as much as I can because I got a 60 ml. But with the size of my fragrance collection, I mean, I'm good, but I just don't want nothing crazy to happen, and I need some Blue Electric, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna check that one out for sure.
Yeah, it's a good scent. It's a good scent.
Yeah. Oh, so how do you feel about Blue Electric, Jason?
Honestly, in my opinion, it's just okay. I'm not.
I feel you.
I got a 60 ml of it. I mean, to me, I guess maybe the hype that was around it, and then when I finally got my nose to it, I'm just like, for real, like this is what,
But see, that's what hype can do. Hype can do that. People can blow it up so big where people's minds would be like, oh, this got to be the second coming of something. You know what I mean? And then when you smell it, some people like yourself with this situation, you're just kind of like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But
I just thought that, like you said, it's going to be the second coming or something. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't. It was just like, okay, it smells nice. I mean, you'll get some compliments on it, whatever. But I've got a lot better smelling stuff than that. So.
No, absolutely. I feel you. Okay. I'm going to hit the comments, man. Still waiting on my guy Ross to get situated. I think we got the fragrance dude in the building. What's up, Randy? Glad you can join the chat for sure. Let's see. I've seen somebody else in here. All Genre Bops. My guy is in the building for sure. Shout out All Genre Bops for real. Who else we got in the building of the live stream? Everybody just conversating about what we're talking about as far as fragrances being purposeful, And again, I had what was it? The first comment of the stream, I posted the thumbnail, or I told us at the beginning of the stream, I posted the thumbnail around like 1:30 because I knew I was going to be able to go live. And a gentleman came on and said, I don't need a purpose. I just wear it every day. I smell good every day. That's not what I was getting at, even though I get that title could open up many, many lanes, So I just want to kind of bring that in. Okay. So we've talked about a few things to get everybody caught up before we move on to my final fragrance, which is date night. All right. Date night fragrance. All right. So the everyday scent, versatile for any occasion. We have Dior Homme 2020 signature scent. Absolutely. It just works for anything. And if you're in the Dior Homme sport as well, there's some slight differences between the two, but this for sure is an everyday scent. The scent that I have for hanging out with the homies, hanging out with the fellas, cigar lounge, going to a lounge, going to see a fight at a sports bar, going to watch the game at a sports bar or something like that. Zaharov's signature leather tobacco. Now, of course, this is cold weather extraordinaires, but this is my fragrance of choice if I'm just stepping out with the homies. All right. Suit and tie button up to be buttoned down. Tom Ford's ombre leather. All right. Tom Ford's ombre leather EDP. This is the only thing I would consider for suit and tie. Now, I have other fragrances that I can wear with suit and tie, but this is the only one. All right. Office fragrance every single day. Bleu de Chanel, the EDP. We already know about it. We can move on. Classic DNA scent. And for the gym, running errands every day, just moving out and about, we have Mont Blanc's Star Walker. All right. This is a great fragrance for that. All right, gentlemen. get your date night scents ready. All right. Now, I'm basing this date night based on my wife loved this stuff, and so do I. And I think it is one of the top 5 date night scents, period. I don't care if you're talking whatever brand or whatever house. This is it. All right. My date night scent number 1 to pull out is from the house of Parker Rabanne. We have 1 million Lucky. 1 million Lucky. Get that on focus. Now listen, this has a beautiful plum, honey, hazelnut approach to the 1 million DNA. I personally think this is the best. This is the best in the 1 million line. I know Privé gets a lot of love. The Elixir and stuff starting to get a lot of love, but in my opinion, this is the best. My wife loves 1 million Lucky. I love 1 million Lucky. So this is my date night scent of choice. That's most of the times when I wear it. We got my boy Ross back loaded up. We'll get him in here in a second. But 1 million Lucky is my scent of date night choice for sure. Now I have others. Yes, I do. But y'all got to feel me on this now. This stuff is intense. Okay. All right, man. Let's see. Jason, what about Ross? He just left again. I think my guy's having some issues. But Jason, date night. You're stepping out for a date night. You and your lady. What we talking about?
Man, that's a good one. But we're going out to a nice restaurant, going to get something to eat, upscale restaurant of that nature. I got to go from the House of Fragrance to Bois, and this is London Spice.
Big guns.
Gotta go here.
Big guns.
It's got a nice mint opening. You got your citruses. You've got some lavender, some nutmeg in the base with some woods. Man, it just does this thing, man. It's a Swiss Army knife,
So that's your date night choice.
Yeah, it can be date night. It can be okay. That special occasion fragrance. If you got that deal that you need to close, or you go into that important meeting and you just want to stand out and be noticed with your fragrance, that one's going to do the job as well. Okay,
I've never got my nose on that one, man. So I do.
I'll make sure you do. I'll make sure you do.
Okay, yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. I got some. I'm looking into some fragrance Dubois, man. But that one seems very intriguing. Joel, I'm going to ask you in just a second. Let me get Ross in on the panel, and then I'll get to you, and then I have get Ross kind of caught up on what we got going on. There's my guy.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. You good?
So
Everything all right?
To go grab my Logitech webcam and adjust some settings on here. It was something with my camcorder. It was weird.
Okay.
Like I kept trying to adjust the thing. I don't know why it went. I've just never done that before. But my apologies. We're here now. So.
Absolutely. Joel, do you see Ross's do you see his handle?
Yes.
He's kind of timed out for a second. Happy birthday, Joel.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Definitely happy birthday to my guy, Joel.
Jason, nice to finally meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, Ross. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Cedric, my name's Ross. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, Ross? It's a pleasure, man. Been watching for a long time. Thank you for joining me.
Same. Huge fan.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, Ross, before I get to you, Joel, what is your date night scent of choice? If you're stepping out, what is your choice of date night?
Well, I'm going to go with I-Beast again, that you and Ross knows about.
Okay.
Can't go without Vercher's Vanilla Rude.
Oh, have mercy. Lord,
when you know, you know.
Lord have mercy.
Because immediately I had that comment, because your video went live 2 hours after mine, and somebody came comment, Dedrick picked this one today too for the tag.
I did. I've been getting that all day too.
Yeah.
Joel, that is an absolute mega banger, and
hype is real, people.
It's real. My sister was in town last weekend, and she was smelling some fragrances, and she loves spices, she loves ouds, she loves darker fragrances. And I let her smell that Vercher's Vanilla Oud. I had a decant of it before my bottle came. Shout out to Jared Miller, who's in the chat. And I had a decant of it, and it blew my mind. I smelled it on the live stream, and I gave her the decant. So
I'll be buying a bottle.
Yeah, absolutely. That stuff is awesome. What a great choice. Well, Ross, man, let me get you caught up, man. So tonight's live stream is about, should you wear your fragrances with or without a purpose? And I went through several different examples of fragrances that have purpose to me. and just the whole, do you wear summer fragrance in the winter fragrance, and are you situational? The whole conversation. I just want to get your thoughts on one, purposeful wearing of fragrances, and then two, I'm going to ask you your choices for a couple of things. Not all six, but for a couple of things that we've been talking about tonight.
Sure. I'm down for all six, though.
Okay, that's cool.
But,
we'll do that.
But I'm probably the most situational of the content creators in this space. I'm as situational as they come. I literally wore Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Italian Love to the beach today. What's the point of wearing a fragrance to the beach? There isn't one, but I sure made a reason for it. So, just give you guys an example.
Absolutely.
I wear specific types of fragrances when I'm not, because I shower in the evenings. I'm wearing Ferrari Radiant Bergamot. I don't wear it for anything else. I just shaved and got out the shower not long ago, within the last 30 minutes or so.
I'm with you.
Tomorrow we're trying out our first church, and I'm going to wear the new version of Manhattan is going to be my first outing, because this version of it has a fresher top. So I think it'll get it dressier situations. I think it'll work better than the other version would have worked. It's just too heavy and cloying. Right. So I'm going to give this a go as a church scent tomorrow. It's got a little bit of class to it, some depth and everything, and still a little bit of freshness. So immediately, if I'm enjoying the wear and we end up liking church and create a good scent memory, this is probably be like my go-to at the new church. Just, you see where I'm going with this. I do. When you tie a scent memory to something or a style of fragrance, we're all creatures of habit.
Yep. My guy Ross kind of stalled out for a second, so I'm gonna pick up where Ross stalled out at. I agree with him. I kind of relate fragrances to music. Music, when you hear a song. Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. You good?
Yeah, I'm back. Everybody went black with a circle. I said, "Oh shit, I timed out."
Okay. So
well,
it's all good. No, I just kind of picked up where you were at. You were saying that scents have memories to them. They have a time and place to them. So I was just kind of picking up where you were before you stalled out.
Yeah, I'm all about, like I said, I'm as situational and seasonal. Once I dub something great for a specific season, that's kind of like the Eau Parfum. I only wear that in the winter.
Yep.
I got 5 ounces of it. I'll never go through 5 ounces of it because I wear it maybe 3 or 4 times every winter.
Right. I agree. Jason, you feel the same way? You feel the same way about, seasonal situations? Like, do you have winter fragrances? Do you have fragrances?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everything, like I said, everything has a reason and a season. Everything has a purpose. I don't believe in just sitting there saying, hey, you know what, just because I want to splash on, Jubilation 25, I'm about to put that on the run to the grocery store. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that.
I feel like that's wasting. That's being wasteful of a really good and relatively potent fragrance.
Exactly. I've worn Hermes Ultra Fresh to the beach before. Mm-hmm. And it works. It's a bright citrus. Got in the ocean for a while, came out, the wind caught me, it was still on the skin. So those are the purposes of why I understand why Ross would go and put those type of fragrances on to go to the beach, because you don't want to smell like that ocean water, man. It's got a peculiar smell to it.
Just sunscreen. I'm fair complected, man. I freckle. Thanks to my mother, I freckle easy. But luckily, I get some pigmentation thanks to my father. So I freckle first, and then I get darker. Point being, I have to wear sunscreen because of the complexion I got from my mother.
Gotcha.
But who wants to just smell like copper tone?
Right.
Gotcha.
Or if I'm going, if you're gonna go to a bar or something like that, I'll go old school. I'll go DHI Fahrenheit.
That's a good one for the bar. Yeah, that's a good one.
Go to OG. You know what I mean? Like, so every fragrance for me, you wear what you want when you want. That's your prerogative. That's your money. I'm not gonna tell you what to do or how to. Of
course.
But for me, everything has a reason and a season and a purpose, man.
Yep.
It should be a part of your wardrobe. Like I said, you pick out your fragrance the same way you're gonna pick out what shoes and belts you're going to put on for the day. You want your shoes and your belt to match. You want your fragrance to match the same way.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said.
Yep. I could have said it better myself. It's just
well said. Well, Ross, I want to get you caught up on the six situations that I was talking about. Fragrance having a purpose. All right. So my choice for everyday scent, everyday fragrance, signature scent, I went with Dior Homme 2020.
Yeah, that was when I started watching when you were talking about that.
Okay, so what about you, man? What is something that you can recommend for?
Well, that's it. That's one to steal away because that's something I would recommend too. Something that's great every day. This is one of those deals where I got to turn the chair.
It's all good.
So for me, it's probably the second most recommended, or possibly even the most recommended fragrance on this channel would probably be Mancera Cedrat Boisé.
I almost picked.
There's no such thing as a bad situation. I don't think it's good in any one thing. I think it's very good at just about everything.
Absolutely.
I think all 4 seasons, casual, dressed as formal as you want to go, as casual as you want to go. I think that's a great everyday option.
Absolutely.
Is the hype too much for some? Because I've had people message me. I don't understand what you guys are talking about. I think it's this, it's that, it's garbage, blah, 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 blah. There's always exceptions to the rule, but the majority seem to agree that it's just one of those Swiss Army knife fragrances that, like I said, it excels in every situation you want to put it in with every type of attire.
I agree. Joe, what about you, Joe? I didn't get that chance to ask you your everyday scent. Do you have something off the top of your head that, signature scent worthy, no matter the situation, no matter the occasion? Let's just say you had one fragrance. What would it be?
Well, we talk about the Jack of Clubs. That was for the everyday one, but it could be used maybe also in the gym, like Jason was saying. But if I would go like button up every day, then I might have gone with Sergeant Shurgi, but in the colder months.
Ooh, pulling out a
big I've heard a lot of good things about that one.
It's like that hay note that's a little bit different, but it for me it smells a little bit like, I wouldn't say classy, but button up.
Okay. So that's something, if you were in an office environment every single day, that's something that you would wear.
You're definitely
not in the office because it might be too strong for the office, but going out for like not a concert, let's say a concert, but with that you sit down.
So you're gonna be dressy wearing that. You're gonna be dressed up. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Like a tie or a bow, Okay,
I got you. All right, 10-4. All right, Ross. The next one was hanging out with the fellas, hanging out with the homies, and whatever situation. If you just kind of go hang out, draft party, Top Golf, or cigar lounge, or something like that. And in my situation, I love the cooler weather, love the fall, love the winter time. At least of what I get it in Florida. So this right here is what I would wear to the cigar lounge. Zaharoff signature leather tobacco. All right, all black. I got my hoodie on. I got my jacket over it. I'll be wearing a hat. A couple sprays of this and 2 sprays, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, you don't need much of that. For me, it's actually the previous version with tobacco. I would go with tobacco.
With the homies?
I feel, it's another one that's so versatile for being a tobacco scent that has sweetness, that has booze, that got a little bit of everything, but everything harmonizes so well. It's pretty well balanced. That I think it's great for that night out. Going to Top Golf. That's something me and my friends like to do too. Same thing. Going out to Top Golf, having a couple of drinks, hitting some golf balls. Not really dressing up too much, but
just hanging out.
In the event y'all are doing something where you can dress up a little bit more, fragrance like that'll work either way.
Yep, absolutely. I agree. I agree. So
it has that uber masculine tone to it, all tobacco and the booze and stuff.
It's really good. It's really good for sure. Suit and tie. Let's go to suit and tie. Joel kind of gave his with his last fragrance was suit and tie. I went with Tom Ford's ombre leather. What about you, Ross? Suit and tie, buttoned up, buttoned down, however you want to say it. You're stepping out, man. You got the loafers on.
I'm ready.
Suit. What you going with?
Roger Parfum's Scandal Parfum Cologne. Easily.
Big dog.
Spicy green, herbaceous, a timeless fougere style, but very spicy green, warm and spicy green. That timeless masculine profile, but done to the nines with Roger Dove's quality of oils and the way he perfumes.
Sure.
That is magnificent. That's one of the first that comes to mind for a suit and tie. I've always felt that way. I hold it in very high regard. If I'm dressing to impress and I want a fragrance that'll match that energy and that visual, that's one of the first 2 or 3 fragrances that will come to mind for me.
That's awesome, man. I've heard so much good things about that fragrance for sure. For sure.
Man, it's good.
For sure. All right, Ross. So I know you talked about your past days at Mercedes-Benz, and you say you get you a Rolex and some Creed Aventus, and you good to go.
Bottle, yeah.
So my office sent with Blue de Chanel EDP. Blue de Chanel EDP. All right. So what is your choice for the office environment? That type of every day when you're around people, type of scent that you will wear every single day.
So there's a lot that fall into this, and the most predictable ones are actually not what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Because I think back to a certain period of time where when I first got this, I was wearing the hell out of it. That's where that large dent in the bottle I have came from.
Okay.
Coach for Men.
Oh yeah, that works.
The original Coach for Men. A lot of people would think, because I always talk about Versace Pour Homme is what I would consider the king of the office, even though Prada L'Homme gets that praise, and then I would also say Prada L'Homme. So I agree, both of those are stellar choices, but that's the recommendation you're going to hear like a broken record when it comes to the best office choice, whereas Coach for Men doesn't get the love I think it deserves. Right. The way that pear and kumquat come across, that odd fruity freshness that it has with the suede accord and that little bit of that Ambroxan feel, I think it's a lovely choice for office. There was a stretch where in that 60 ml bottle, I knocked out like a third of the bottle.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing, Coach. Does Joel or Jason, y'all have a TV on in the background or something in the background?
I think that might be one of my kids. Hold on for just 1 second.
Okay. All good.
Yeah, it was him. Soon as he muted.
Okay, but that's a good one. I love Coach for Men, man. I think I got like a quarter left of my bottle. I've had it for a few years, and it just honestly, it fits everything. I always forget that when I do my fragrances for the office video. I always forget it. I don't know why.
Because it's not real loud. It's not super long, 5-6 hour fragrance if you're lucky, hour or so of projection. Yeah. But it's perfect for the setting. It smells really good. Doesn't smell exactly like what everyone else is gonna like. You get a little bit of Sauvage and stuff like that.
I agree.
You're not gonna smell like everyone else.
I agree. I agree.
I always forget, but not the same. You know.
I always forget that. Always forget that. So
it's a moment in time for me. That's why I have that specific memory of it. You know?
Now, did you wear that one a lot to Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I first got it, I was head over heels for it, and I was wearing it often for about 6 months.
Okay, 10-4. All right, let's see. For the gym, I know Joel, he talked about his scent for the gym. Jason, his scent for the gym. I talked about mine, Star Walker, Mont Blanc. You are heavily in the gym, Ross. Matter of fact, you inspire me a lot, man. I don't tell you that much, but I'm telling you now. Just the grind that you're on, the grind is to be respected for sure. So I know you're in the gym doing your thing.
It's a love, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an enjoyment. Yeah, for sure. So what about for you, my man? I know you wear, I know, hold on, before you say it, I know in the past you said you've worn that First Instinct blue to the gym before.
That's the answer.
Oh, is it?
That's my favorite gym fragrance.
Well, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. Tell us about
it. I figured you and Joel knew the answer. I figured Jason probably did too. Because when it comes to when the gym comes up, it's the first thing that comes out of my mouth is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Blue. Weak shower gel, smells incredible. 3-hour fragrance if you're lucky, in longevity, maybe 45 minutes of projection, 30 minutes, something like that. But it's just right because I don't want something really strong. I'm not trying to grab people's attention or really care for anyone to smell me. Honestly, I don't like smelling others. I'm tired of smelling cheap vanilla perfumes and Baccarat Rouge. Like I don't want to get choked out trying to do calf raises. You know what I mean?
Hate it.
But point being, I understand wanting something fresh and clean, especially when you're in the fragrance like we are. Psychologically, you want to wear something for everything. Yes. That's really the only reason I wear. I'm wearing it for me, fresh and clean. Like really, I'm gonna not even leave the house till the projection's already calmed down. Really,
it's
like I said, it's more of a psychological thing.
Yeah,
just to be fresh. But the reason for that, it's perfect for what I want. It's strong enough for me to enjoy it for a little bit, but it's weak enough to where it's not going to be a long time to where it's going to get annoying because it is really strong at first. It's a lot of green spice. Ambroxan smell. It's like it's a typical blue shower gel scent. But it does, because it's so weak in longevity, it's never going to get the acclaim that I like to give it because it's such a specific purpose for me.
I agree.
But that's why I praise it the way I do. Like I really think it's like one of the best. If you're the guy that's going to wear a fragrance to the gym, that's like king of the mountain for me.
I agree.
But just for daily wear, you got to keep it with you. It's every couple.
It's going away.
It's like a CK1 summer flanker. You can spray it every 2 hours. You know?
Yeah, it's going away. I agree with you. The reason why I picked it up, this was last year when you were talking about it for the gym. When I was reintroducing myself to my gym journey, I saw it in my local Ross. I picked it up. No pun intended.
They've been popping up again lately too. At Ross Dress for Less, I've been seeing all four. The Extreme together, the original. I've been seeing them all. And
I have all 4 as well. But that one for the blue, it just works. Like you say, you spray it on. It comes off kind of strong when you put it on. But by the time I get to the gym, my gym is probably 10 minutes from my house. Yeah. By the time I got there, it's right here. It's close to me. I can smell it, and it's not offending anything or nothing like that. And it just
because you're going to heat up when you get going anyways, and that's going to make it pump. So you don't want something strong when you walk through the door because it's just going to get stronger.
Yeah, you're gonna choke somebody out on the other side of the gym.
That's where my joke / complaint comes in. I'm tired of smelling cheap vanilla all the time.
Yeah,
because these chicks will be getting it in, they're sweating and everything, but they sprayed 6 sprays of some $40 vanilla perfume that's strong as hell already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's even at this gym, even though I'm in another state, I still keep smelling cheap vanilla.
Yeah, and it's gonna be worse here because it's hotter. It's hotter.
Oh, it's hot in this gym. The warehouse, the pit outside, it's made for you to sweat your ass off. And I love training there, but even inside, it's like they're not running the AC, which I'm cool with because you sweat your ass off inside too.
Well, that's what you're there for, especially to get a good sweat.
I love my new gym.
That's what's up. I'm glad you do. Yeah. All right, Ross, last but not least, myself, Joel, and Jason, we gave our date night scents, okay? And reason I picked 1 Million Lucky, my wife, she loves it. She loves it. I love it. It's my favorite from the 1 Million line. In my opinion, it's the best. So what is your date night when you and the missus decide y'all want to go out and kick it?
The default pick for a few years now has been La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum.
Okay.
That's the default option.
Okay.
The backup to that lately, it's been more so the Eau de Parfum. The main reason, because I love those flankers to La Nuit de l'Homme. My wife really, really loves them.
Okay.
So it makes it easier to choose because it's a more intimate setting, me and her for the evening. So that's the main time that I'm absolutely going to wear something that she really, really likes. You know, that's when the Percivals and the La Nuit de l'Homme flankers and anything fierce, basically. That's when those come into play because that's her favorites. That I have. So, but the main one is La Nuit because she loves La Nuit de l'Homme, but she kind of got tired of it years ago. So the refinement that comes with the Le Parfum, where it's not as sweet, but it's still aromatic, it's still powdery, it's still a little fruity.
Yeah, it's nice.
It really vibes with her taste and mine. So it really is for this household. It's like the perfect fragrance for me to wear when we go to dinner, when we're going to go do anything in the evenings. No matter what time of year, even if it's hot as hell outside, we're going to be in the air conditioning anyway.
Sure.
That's the go-to.
I agree. So I want to go around and we're getting ready to shut the stream down. Your boy's getting hungry and I want to watch some football. So I got some preseason going on. So I'm going to kick back and I'm going to chill the rest of the night. But I want to go around myself, Joel, Jason, and Ross. And I want to say before my last question to these gentlemen, and thank you guys for joining as always.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely to the conversation. Thank you for everybody watching right now. We are 66 in the chat right now. So I appreciate everybody taking their time to come inside and chill out with us as we talk about fragrance, man. I definitely appreciate you guys for sure. I don't want this title of the live stream to be taken with myself or anyone who's participating telling you what to do. We ain't doing that. It's your money. It's your fragrances. Do whatever the hell you want to do. That's first and foremost. Second, I think this is a great opportunity to discuss why fragrances can be a lot more fulfilling when they do have a purpose. Like I said, if you wear a cold weather scent in the summertime, you might not get a chance to see what that fragrance could really do because it's meant for those cooler elements. Vice versa, if you wear a summertime fragrance in the winter, could it work? Sure, it could work. But if you get that heat on it, and you go outside, you can really see what that heat does to elements like clementine or musk or things like that. You know, when they're all blended in, pineapples and citruses and stuff like that, aromatics. So you could definitely get that type. So please do what you feel and do what you want. But we just want to have the conversation of just, hey, if you kind of take the time and kind of maybe put a little thought into it, maybe you can get the best of what you spent your money on. That's basically what this stream was all about. And I'm going to keep talking about this. And honestly speaking, you know, this was provoked by Justin Copeland. He talks about it all the time. I really appreciate his angle and his thought process when it comes to fragrances. All right. So ever since I've been watching him, and the more and more he kind of puts those thought-provoking kind of videos and streams out there, I think it's a great conversation and debate in the fragrance community. All right. So I want to go around the table and have one more question for you guys, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this stream up. I want to know from you guys, you know, when you talk about purposeful fragrances, if you had to give advice to somebody, if they ask you to say, hey, what am I to do with this particular fragrance? What would you tell them? Now, I'm not going to tell you what fragrance it is because it's a very broad question, because I get asked that all the time. Hey, what am I supposed to do with this fragrance? It could be a cold weather fragrance, summer fragrance, date night, resinous, aromatic, citrus. It doesn't matter. What would you tell that person if they're talking to you about what should they do with their fragrance? Let's go ahead and start with Jason, see who's the first one
on. If they're going to ask me that question, the first thing I'm going to do is ask them another question, which would be, well, why did you buy that fragrance?
There you go.
Why'd you buy it?
There you go.
You know, and depending on what their response back to me will be what my response back to them will be. So I got to answer that.
Drop panties.
And in that situation, I'll be like, you know what? When you bought that fragrance, when you were in whatever store you were in, how many pair of panties did you find on the floor?
Yeah.
0. So fragrances ain't dropping no panties. So no, that's just not gonna happen. So anybody that has that in their mindset, please stop it. Like, it's not dropping panties, guys. It's just not gonna do it.
Hey, they already know the answer too. Yeah. They already know that.
But you know, I mean, that's the thing. You know, I need to ask, why did you buy it? You know, if they said, well, I bought it because, you know, I like the way it smelled. Okay, if you like the way it smelled, then okay. You know what? You wear that fragrance whenever you feel best to wear that. You know, I'm not going to tell you, oh, well, you should only wear this based upon X, Y, and Z, because they're asking me that question. They don't know fragrances the way that we do.
Right.
So I'll have to just give them a general question. You know, you wear it whenever you see it's the best opportunity and situation for you to wear. And as long as you're comfortable and you feel good in your purchase and you feel good about what you're putting on and the way that it smells, then, hey, man, wear it. You know, don't worry about what anybody else has to say about it. You know, you wear what you wear and you like what you like.
Fantastic. Fantastic response. I love the hitting them with a question with their question as well. Thank you for that. Joel, what about you, my friend? Anybody out there in the world who could be inquiring about a fragrance and they ask you what should they do with it, or how would you wear it versus how? I mean, just a conversation about something they bought. What would your reply be to them?
Well, for sure, I might ask them, like the subject of today, what's the purpose that you're going to use it for? And maybe how many sprays for a certain one, because some are way stronger than others.
Right.
Also, like you always say, grooming, how do you dress, how you act.
Yep.
It's all gonna matter with that fragrance. So it's a supplement of everything else.
Great answer, Joel. Great answer. I definitely agree with that for sure. For sure. What about you, my man, Ross? I mean, you get asked this every single probably hour of the day.
No, it's all good. It's funny. One quick thing to piggyback off of the wear what you want, like Jason was saying. I had a comment today on my shorts video why EDP was in there.
Okay.
And the guy said that he wants to like it, but the last time he wore it, some coworkers told him he just smelled like Axe body spray, so he hasn't worn it since.
Really?
And my reply, and people piled on after too. My reply was, the funny thing about that is that they probably wear cheap vanilla perfumes and they have the nerve to say that to you. I said, wear what you want to wear, my man. Don't sweat.
Yes, sir.
And people just piled on. He's like, I want to like it, but somebody told me it just smelled like Axe body spray. So it turned him off.
Yeah.
Whereas if he would wear it away from work, he might get and who knows, but he could get 20 compliments walking through the mall one day wearing it and be like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing in the world. So the downside is he's not wearing it for himself. He's wearing it for others. That's the moral of this story.
Yep.
He let somebody derail him on a fragrance that he really thought he wanted to like. He was excited to wear. And when he didn't get the feedback he wanted, he's like, well, I'm not wearing that no more.
Yeah, that can't happen. That can't happen.
I know that doesn't answer the question, but
no. It's a great point.
Jason was saying, and that actually happened this morning.
No, it's a great point because
I felt bad for him, man.
I do too, because I encountered that. I work in an area where I'm around a lot of people every day, and I have these conversations around non-fragrance enthusiasts, and I constantly am asked, hey, would you wear this fragrance to dinner? Would you wear this certain fragrance to work? Would you do this? Would you do that? And my answer is a combination of all three of you guys of what you just said. Number one, well, my man, do you like the fragrance? That's number one. You bought it. So why did you buy it? You have to, you shouldn't have to sell yourself when you're spending your money.
Mm-hmm.
You're already sold. You're already sold because you spent your money on what you liked. And if you're spending your money on something that you don't like because you think it could work in another area in another way, that's when you're going to run into problems.
There's deeper issue if you bought it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody to tell you smell good. If you need somebody to compliment you throughout your day,
there's some other things going on.
Reflection going on here.
There's some other things going on. Sure.
You need something better in your life for yourself.
No, I agree.
Say that in a negative way. Like if you need validation from others, that you'd work on yourself a little more.
Yeah, I agree. So this fragrance thing, even though we're a very small community, but I can say for sure for myself, because I'm around a lot of people on a day-to-day basis just for what I do for a living and when I'm moving out. So people, and it's kind of like a gift and a curse, so to speak. More days go by, more people lead people to me. Hey, him over there, he the one got the cologne. Go talk to him.
Cologne guy, go talk to him.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, don't come talk to me. Like, don't come talk to me. Like, but if they want to talk to me, they can come. And I just simply keep it real with them. Hey, if you like it, wear it, man. If you love it, wear it, man. If you want to try something new, hey, go put your nose on some things. Go sample some things, and then just kind of go from there. So this is like an endless conversation. This is an endless debate, if you want to call it that. There's just a lot that can be said to this, and the fragrance community just growing every single day. Every single day, the fragrance community is growing, and these types of conversations are just going to be there. So I just kind of wanted to kickstart it on my live streams, and we're going to be talking more and more about things like this, and I'm going to be presenting them in other ways about just purpose when it comes to fragrance. So so that's just basically what I want to talk about on this live stream. We're going to go around for some final thoughts. Like I said,
real quick, I never answered the question.
You definitely didn't. You gave your point, but yes, sir, on you, man.
I have an answer for it real quick.
Yes, sir, on you.
Like these two gentlemen did, the best way to answer these questions is with a follow-up question. And my follow-up question to that would be, what's your first thought when you smell this fragrance? And not that it smells good. What's the first adjective that comes to mind? If it's fresh, okay. Or if it smells sexy, or if it's cozy, if it's spicy, okay. When you think of those words, which situation sounds best for those? When you think fresh, probably hot weather. When you think it smells sexy or cozy, probably in the evenings or dates, something, and so on. So, Point being, fragrance is most enjoyable when it's put in the right situation for its true function.
Right.
Functionality is everything with these scent profiles, because there's so many different options that's the easiest way to figure out what it might be best for is what's the first thing that comes to mind when you smell it. Usually whatever that word or phrase is, you can match to a situation pretty easy. And just try it in that situation. That's probably the best situation where it is.
Great answer, man. A great answer. I think everybody contributed, man, to some really great stuff. And somebody's watching the stream right now, and maybe you have been, asking yourself this. Maybe you have been having these conversations within yourself. Hopefully we were able to kind of shed some light on just not what you should be doing, but probably what's the most healthiest approach, when it comes to fragrances. So we got one last question. I cannot not ask
to get this one answered.
We have to answer that. Shout out to my guy, All Genre Boss.
Bopping on Joel over here.
That's right. Joel, my man. The people want to know, Joel, why are you so handsome? Let it rip, Joel.
Grooming, personality.
Shout out all genre bumps, man. Today's Joel's birthday. Joel, we hope you have an excellent birthday. We hope you enjoy
Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody.
Yes, I hope you felt appreciated in the last year. And Joel is one of the biggest contributors in FragCom. This man shows a lot of love. And Joel, I can speak for myself and probably a lot more other people on the stream. Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you very much so for all you do. So I'm so glad that you agreed to come on camera and show your face and people able to show you love. That does my heart good, man, that you were able to receive your flowers, so to speak, man, because a lot of people got a lot of love for my guy, Joel Matrix, man. For sure. For sure. All right, gentlemen, any final words before we wrap this up? Jason, thank you for joining us, man. Anything before we get you out of here, man?
No, again, thank you, man, for having me. It's been a pleasure. Ross,
absolutely.
Pleasure meeting you for the first time, sir. Joel, likewise. Same thing. Pleasure meeting you for the first time, sir. Happy birthday to you, man. You know, enjoy many, many more, man. Enjoy them all. Yeah,
hey, so Ross, I ain't gonna let Jason slide like that. My man's a big supporter.
No, I appreciate.
He's a big supporter. He's a big supporter. He told the story, man, on when he debuted on camera for the first time on the live stream, man. So I just want to put that out there. My man Jason appreciates your work, man, for sure.
I appreciate
absolutely,
you,
man.
Seriously, thank you.
You got me started, and you got me started, man.
So I have to ask, when you say I got you started, can you give me a little context on that, Dedrick, if you don't mind? So what did you just like stumble across a video, or were you seeking out stuff, and I'm who you came across? Because I love hearing these stories. Because
it was during COVID.
I don't get to have these conversations that often.
Yeah, it was during COVID, and you know I always like to smell good. Like I was telling Dedrick, you know, my dad taught me as a youngster, you know, always smell good, groom yourself. You know, that was just put in me as a kid. And just during COVID, man, when the world was shut down, I was like, damn, I gotta find something to do, like something that's going to entertain me. And I was like, okay, you know what? I like fragrance. So let me I don't know what fragrance I put in my YouTube search, but your channel popped up and I just started watching. You were doing videos on like rack hunt finds. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? Little cheapies, you know, whatever. So I started going to Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx and all that. And, you know, I just started picking up a couple things and I just started watching more and more of your videos. And, you know, I stumbled across, you know, Justin and Bowtie and Buck and EQ.
There's a lot of great content creators.
It is, you know, I just started stumbling across, you know, a lot of different channels, and, you know, I got introduced to niche for the first time, and I was like, man, wait a minute, this is a whole other ball game now.
Look, there was a time when I was like, don't need it, not necessary, and boy, once you start diving into it,
it's a rabbit hole. You know, it's a rabbit hole, man. And you know, I just started off your channel, Ross. Like seriously, I started off your channel. So I appreciate what you do for the community.
Thank you for letting me know. Because like I said, it's not that often that I'm in a situation where it's like, you got me started. Yeah. It's like, well, what do you mean exactly? Because I'm curious, because that's honor. I'm honored to hear that. And it's very humbling to hear the story. And I appreciate that. I really do, Jason. Seriously. Thank you. Man.
No problem, man. You know, you kept it honest. You know, that's the thing. You were always honest.
Yep.
You know, you were no BS kind of guy, man.
Sure, because I could have swore I'm some giant ass shill.
Oh yeah. You know? The worst guy.
According to the trolls, I'm a giant chill.
I'm gonna have some nut job probably in the comments or something saying, "Hey, bro, I really rock with you, but why do you mess with Ross?" I say, I'm gonna tell him I don't know. I don't know why I mess with him. You know, so whatever. Ross is.
I guess I'm polarizing, man.
Yeah, they can go find him a day job and they won't have to worry about it. So
whatever. Yeah. But Jason, I appreciate you explaining it to me, and I just appreciate you as a whole, man. Seriously.
Hey, no doubt, man. I appreciate it, man.
I echo the sentiment about Joel. Joel's about as real of a supporter as it comes.
Oh yeah,
you know. Joel does his best to not miss a live stream. He's on the content. He's there, man. He's posting cent of the days. He's commenting on posts.
Oh yeah.
Joel's a real supporter. For sure.
That's my guy.
The FragCom is like my second family. You know, FragCom family. So
same.
Yeah, we love you, Joel, for sure. And that's why I couldn't let Jason get out of here, Ross, because, you know, I know how much he supports you, man. So that's why I kind of rolled that out.
Man,
so I'm glad y'all
made my day, Jason. Seriously.
Hey, man, I'm just being honest, man. Just giving you love, brother.
Jason, a real dude. Jason, a real dude.
Absolutely.
of course, Mikey, I'll have you on the next panel. I'll hit you up, man. And these just kind of happen. I don't set these up. These just kind of happen. And that's why I love it so much with the fragrance community. But yes, Mikey, I'll definitely hit you up for free. Yeah. I'll hit you up if you're free next time. All right, Smell Good family, we're going to shut this thing down. Y'all have a great Saturday night. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy Sunday fun day or Sunday chill day or whatever you do on Sunday. Relax and have a great time. One last time, happy birthday, Joel Matrix. Enjoy your day, brother.
Thank you very much.
Have a great time for sure. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do till next time. Splag it up. I'm still spraying. Yeah, let it go. Splag it down. Splag it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world, is exactly what you're going to get back. All right, y'all be easy. The next time I go live is probably Monday. I might go live Monday. I'll let y'all know. But Monday, most likely, we'll be back at it again. All right, y'all take care. Have a great night. I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Thank y'all. All right.